اينشتاين بيقول التعليم مفهوش ملل، حط نفسك مكاني هتفقد الامل. ملينا المدرسه ونظام صب وكب، شرح طول الوقت عمل لنا دروب. يا استاذنا عقلي مش سبونج بوب، يشرب المعلومه وبعديها يكب. هنا في نوسكول طلعنا من الدروب، لعب مرح تفاعلات هتعجبك يا بوب.
نوسكول أكاديمي. Simply learn different.
It's time to rise and shine like a star. Good morning again, my lovely students. Welcome back to school. Today we're going to have grammar article. It's easy. This is the easiest thing you will ever learn in your life. Believe me, you know, when we speak about the past time, the present time, the future time, it means it's a time to study grammar together. Try it, you just might like it. And this is actually how you look like when you grow successful from learning grammar. احنا جامدين قوي. I know before something great happens, everything falls apart. So let's get our tools needed and get ready to work. You know what I want from you: pen, pencil, notebook, a laptop, a dictionary, and of course a notebook. And let's see our today's objectives. We have a lot to do today. When it comes to grammar, of course we have to define new vocab and choose the correct article. While talking we say a or an or the, and of course distinguish relative clause. To make it easy for us, let's see the keywords for today's lesson that makes it easy for us to go through the lesson: comfortable, formal, patient, logical, helpful, possible, and responsible. All these words and more, we're going to learn them together with English in mind, when you can have a lot of fun. Where, who, when, which. Wow, all this in one picture. Where, what, when, who, how, and why. All these are called relative clause. So today we're going to study the relative clause and how to put them in between two sentences, how to make them link the sentences together. Before we start, as always, we would like to elicit the information from a video. So I want you all to scan the QR code in front of you, watch the video, elicit the relative clause, tell me about them. I will be here waiting for you. Take care of yourself. We'll see you soon. Welcome back again, my dear students. Before I explain, I want you all to do this little quiz, as always, after the video, to make sure you have watched the video, you have understood everything in the video. So I want you to scan the QR code, do this little test. I want to test your information about the relative clause, and I will be here waiting for you. Take care of yourself. We'll see you soon. Welcome back again, my dear students. Is everything clear? So you don't need a class for today, right? Well, I'm kidding. We will take our class. The relative clause: who, which, whose, that, where, and when. Each one is different, and each one we use it for different things. For example, when I say who, speaking about people, okay, which or that, which and that, they're almost similar to each other. We use it for animals, objects, or any ideas. What about where? Where, it's where I can find my pen. It's a place. When do you take your English class? It's about time. Whose, it's about possessions, when you own something, when you have something. Let's see some examples and let me explain more. Let's speak about who at first. Dr. Magdi Yaoub is a doctor who won Nobel Prize. Now I'm talking about a people. Dr. Magdi Yaoub. He is a doctor. He won Nobel Prize. I have two sentences. Number one, Dr. Magdi Yaoub is a doctor. Number two, he won Nobel Prize. I want to connect this sentence together using a relative clause. It will be who. Dr. Magdi Yaoub is a doctor who won Nobel Prize. This is who. Number two, whose. So I'm talking about possessions, something that somebody owned. For example, I like the girl. I like the girl. I'm talking about the girl, right? And it's people. So I like the girl who lives next door. This is who. It's easy. We studied this. I like the girl whose car is red. Whose car is red. I like the girl whose car. So this car belongs to the girl. This is the difference between who and whose. I like the girl who lives next door. I'm talking about the girl. Or I like the girl whose car is red. Who and whose. Which and that, they are almost the same. Like I can say, this is the camera which I like the most. It means I have many cameras, but this is the camera which I like the most, or that I like the most. Speaking about animals, speaking about objects, speaking about ideas, and so on. When it's about time, it's about time. For example, I could say 23rd August. When it was my birthday, it was my favorite day because my friends surprised me and they brought me a lot of presents. You know what they gave to me? I won't tell you. So when to talk about time, I love the morning. It's quiet. When I can learn English in the morning, refer back to time. Where? Refer back to place. For example, New York, it is a city where I practice my English language. So I practice my English language. It's a complete sentence. New York is the city where I practice my English language. But notice this and see the difference. New York is the city which never sleeps. It means it opens 24 hours. So New York is the city which never sleeps, but it is the city where I practice my English language. Do you know the girl who started in grade 7? I'm talking about the girl who started in grade 7. Can I have the pencil that I gave to you yesterday? Can I have the pencil that I gave it to you yesterday? So I'm talking about a specific pencil, the one I gave to you yesterday. Or I can say which I gave to you yesterday. I won't eat in a restaurant whose cooks smoke. So there is a restaurant and the chiefs that working in this restaurant smoke. So I won't eat in this restaurant whose cooks smoke. Yesterday was a day when, I'm talking about time, yesterday was a day when everything went wrong. It was a very bad day for me. Okay, this is the relative pronoun who, which, and whose, and we have done this. Now it's time to take a little practice together. In the screen, the young actor Space was only 18 at the time, got the part by sending the director a video tab. So it's talking about the actor, it's who, the young actor who was only 18. Number 2, this is part of a reason for a huge success of the films. Space were all made at the same time. I'm talking about, yeah, exactly, which were all made at the same time. Number 3, he was afraid of spending so much time away from home in New Zealand. Talking about the place where the films were made. I'm talking about a place, New Zealand. So it's where the film were made. Frodo Space life changes when his uncle gives him a ring. I'm talking about who? I'm talking about Frodo as a person or what? Is somehow different from Bond, Wands and Angels. I'm talking about something happened to the person, life changes. Whose life changes when his uncle gave him a ring? Excellent. Rule. What's rule? Policy. We use space to give extra information about people. We use space to give extra information about things, we use space to give extra information about places, and we use space to give extra information about positions. Number 1, about people, who. Number 2, about things, which or that. Number 3, about places, where. Number 4, of course, whose. Now, let's play a game. Chess. Do you like to play chess? I can play chess very well, and I challenge you that if we play together, I will win. Ready, set, go. It's time for you to go back to page 104, 104 and answer exercise B in the book. That's very easy. Take 2 minutes, finish the exercise, and I will be here waiting for you. Take care of yourself. We'll see you soon.
ولأن شرب المية بيساعد على التركيز، دوس بوز وروح اشرب مية وتعال بسرعة، ما تتأخرش.
Welcome back again, my lovely students. Who did the test and who didn't? I'm talking about people, relative clause. Who did and who didn't? But now, after you've done, we have to study the article together. The article. Some people ask me, what's an article? I don't know. As always, أنا لو أعرف كنت قلت لك على طول. So, a, an, and the, are these the articles? I have no idea. Let's watch the video as always and try to elicit the articles. We will have 4 articles. A, an, the, and 0 article. I want all students to scan the QR code, elicit the article, and tell me what did you understand. Of course, I will be here waiting for you. Don't be late. See you soon. Welcome back again, my lovely students. Article is very easy, but it is sometimes confusing if you didn't understand carefully what are we talking about. Let me give you example. I eat an apple. I eat an apple. Notice here that the word apple starts with the letter A, which means it's a vowel letter. Do you remember how many vowel letters in English language? Yes, it's 5. A, O, I, E, and U. Okay, so I eat space apple. This word apple starts with the vowel. Actually, I wouldn't say letter, but I start with the vowel sound. Apple. So it takes an. I eat an apple. Notice that the word apple is singular, just one apple. If I ask you a question, which apple did I eat? I don't know, maybe a green one, a red one, a yellow one. I don't know. This is the first type of article, indefinite article. Indefinite article. The other type is called definite article. The difference, indefinite, I don't know what I'm talking about. Definite, I know exactly what I'm talking about. Indefinite article, an and a. An comes with the vowel sound, but a comes with the consonant. Yes, any other letter except the 5 vowel letters, they're called consonant. So, I eat an apple. Let's make it plural. What is the plural of apple? It's apples. Yes, so I eat apples. Here, 0 article. No articles comes as plural. Another example. I have a friend. I have a friend. Just one friend. Singular. Friend. The letter F, it's consonant, so a. I have a friend. Let's make it plural. Friends. Friends. Yes, I have friends. No article because plural, no article. Okay, so I eat an apple. I have a friend. Which friend? I don't know. Which apple? I also don't know. This is called the indefinite article. But definite article, I know what exactly I'm talking about. For example, I have a red pen and I have a blue pen. Okay, so students, give me a pen. Which one do you give me? The red one or the blue one? Any pen. I'm just asking you. Give me a pen. So it's any pen. You might give me the red one and you might give me the blue one. Okay? So, but if I be more determined and tell you, give me the red pen or the blue pen, which means I need a specific pen. Yes. If I ask you to give me the red pen, can you give me the blue one? Of course not. This is the second type of the article. It's called the definite article. And here we use the. So we have a, an, and the. Indefinite and definite. But the other type of article is zero article. How? Some sentences in English, it doesn't take any article. How? For example, I am Muhammad. Can I say I am a Muhammad? No. So, any names doesn't take an article. I live in Egypt. Do I say I live in an Egypt? No. So, it doesn't take any article. Okay, what else? I speak Arabic. I speak English. I speak French. I speak Russian. All this language, do I say I speak a Russian? No, I speak Russian, which means all languages, no article. What else? Remember, I have a friend, but I have friends. Any plural, it doesn't take any article as well. So plural, language, countries, I'm Egyptian, nationalities, names, all this doesn't take any article. Okay, clear? Let's move on and complete the sentence with the, a, an, or zero article. We have 8 sentences. Yes, you're number 1, you're 2, you're 3, 4, you're 5, this girl is 6, 7, and 8. Number 1, I'd really like to be space archaeologist when I'm older. It's a job. Start with the letter A, so it's an archaeologist when I'm older. Have you seen space moon tonight? Wow, moon. It's just one moon in the world. So the moon, exactly, because it's definite. Number 3, I don't like dogs. Do you think this sentence needs an article? Correct. No, it doesn't need any article. I just don't like dogs. It doesn't need any article. Number 4, have you studied much for the test tomorrow? Because I'm very specific. Which test? Tomorrow. So the test tomorrow. Number 5, he has bought space new computer. New computer? What kind of computer? Is it big, small? I don't know. So a new type of computer. Have you heard him play space guitar? He's fantastic. Do you play the guitar? I want to practice. Can you help me? Play the guitar exactly. He's telling, bed. The bed, a bed, and bed. Zero article. Yes, he's telling bed. It's almost midday. Number 8 and the last one. I love smell of spring. I love the smell of spring. Keep calm and let's hit our target for today, and let's practice this. Scan the QR code, do this little test. I will be here waiting for you. Take care of yourself. We'll see you soon. Welcome back again, my dear students. How was the exercise? Easy? I believe it was. Before we say goodbye and let's move to our conclusion, I would like to tell you some exceptions first. For example, I live in a hotel. I live in a hotel. Which hotel? I don't know, but notice that the letter H is pronounced hotel, and this is a consonant sound, so I say a hotel. What about when I say I have an hour? I still have an hour. Notice here that we have the letter H, but it's not pronounced. I say hour, just 1 hour, so it is silent. So O-U-R, hour, it gives a vowel sound. We say an hour. Again, let's see another example. There is space university in my city. University, so there is a university in my city. Why we say a university? However, it starts with the letter U, a vowel letter, but the sound itself is consonant. I have a university. Notice the difference between the word umbrella and university. Umbrella, umbrella, university. So there is a university. I use an umbrella. I wear a uniform, like the school uniform. We say a uniform, not an uniform. We reach the end of our class for today. Let's see our conclusion. Today we have learned a lot. Define new vocabulary like patient, logical, comfortable, unbelievable. And of course we studied 2 grammar rules. Number 1, the definite and indefinite article. For example, the definite article, the. Example, look at the sky because there is only one sky in this world. Look at the sun because there is only one sun in this world. Indefinite article, a and an. I have a friend. I read a book. I eat an apple. So this is the indefinite article. Which book? Which friend? Which apple? I don't know. And also we studied relative clause. Who, which, that, when, where, whose. Let me give you an example. This is a man who broke my car yesterday. So the man broke my car. This is the man who broke my car yesterday. This is the man which I told you about, because the man here didn't do anything. So this is the man which I told you about yesterday. This is the difference between who, which, and whose. This is the man whose car is green. Easy? Okay, that's what we have studied for today. Before we say goodbye, let's take the next lesson vocab. As always, it makes it easy for us to go through the lesson. Professor, university. Yeah, it's a place where the professors teach. Okay, fulfilling, during, experience, carriage, interview. All these words and more we're going to study next time together. Prepare it. Be ready for your next lesson. I will meet you again very soon. Take care of yourself, my dear students. And we're finally done. See you soon. Goodbye.
نتمنى من كل قلبنا الحصة تكون عجبتك، وبنقول لك ما تنساش تحل الكويز اللي في المصادر، وكمان تقيم الحصة تحت في التعليقات. منتظرينك في اللايف في حفظ الله.